How to fight against the toothbrush pollution. According to the Better India, plastic toothbrush are the second largest plastic waste generated after plastic bag. And according to the National Geographic, every toothbrush that's been produced since the 1930s or still exists on this planet. The demand for plastic toothbrush is always high. I mean, we use them twice every day. Just in India alone, more than 150 million plastic toothbrushes are being thrown away every month. So how do we fight against this pollution problem? Don't worry, that's why I'm creating this video for all of you that are looking for a future without plastic pollution. As you know, the reason we create Ecopify is to increase the demand for bamboo toothbrush and also increase the awareness of plastic pollution problem. I dedicated so much of my time into this video to bring you a solution, a way to fight against plastic toothbrush pollution. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it to you. Aware of the problem. Again, your plastic toothbrush is a bigger problem than you realize. You may be aware that the use of plastic, especially single-use plastic, has skyrocketed since the Industrial Revolution arrived. Due to the skyrocketing demand for plastic, we don't have enough solution to control and manage this much plastic, which lead to plastic being discarded everywhere. Fish, birds, sea turtle, and many other marine mammals have become entangled in plastic products. Scientists have estimated that plastic pollution kills 100,000 marine mammals every year. Before we solve a problem, we must be aware that the problem exists. Our planet is currently fighting against plastic pollution that exists everywhere. And if we don't reduce the demand for plastic, we're going to have more plastic. Scientists have predicted that by 2050, the ocean will contain more plastic than fish. By way, summary, your plastic toothbrush is a bigger problem than you realize. The only way to solve the plastic pollution problem is to first admit and aware that the problem exists. Again, increasing awareness is the first step toward making more informed decisions in our life. The acceptance mindset. The second thing we must do after we are aware of the problem is to accept the fact that plastic is harming our environment. We must change our mindset to reduce the use of plastic for a better planet. According to the New York Times, studies suggest that some marine animals don't just accidentally eat plastic, but they seek it out. That is because over time, plastic can absorb aquatic odor, making them smell and candy-like like food to some fish and bird species. But the sad thing is that when these animals eat plastic instead of real food, they also get a dose of chemicals such as PCB and heavy metal that the plastic absorbs from the environment. Here is another interesting fact. Plastic doesn't just kill animals, they also reduce the world's oxygen. A study released in the journal Communication Biology found that plastic in the ocean also harms Prochlorococcus, the marine bacteria responsible for producing 10% of the world's oxygen. Summary: marine mammals don't understand the danger that plastic poses to them. This problem was created by humans, and only humans can fix it. By accepting that we are wrong, we are one more step toward fighting against plastic toothbrush pollution. The cost of fighting against the toothbrush pollution. Because plastic usually is the cheapest and the most convenient option for making products and packaging. Opting for eco-friendly alternatives often means that companies have to spend more money to create the same products. But we must reduce our demand for plastic, and by doing that, we decrease the amount of plastic is being produced. And only reducing the demand for plastic, we increasing the hope for a planet without plastic. We often underestimate how much plastic we have used. You could be wondering how one person is going plastic-free is going to make any difference, but never underestimate the impact of your individual action. And while most companies are still using plastic for their products and packaging, Ecopify has created products that not only help you reduce your plastic consumption, but it's also affordable. Can you imagine a world without waste? All it takes is one step at a time. Little by little, you will start to reduce plastic consumption, and you will also find this simple swap can be quite satisfying. And before you know it, bamboo toothbrush can become a part of your everyday life. Summary: because plastic usually is the cheapest, opting for eco-friendly alternative going to cost money. But we must reduce our demand for plastic toothbrush. And by doing that, we decrease the amount of plastic is being produced. In the end, it's boiled down to our society using way too much plastic. Due to the demand for plastic toothbrush being high, many companies will continue producing plastic toothbrush for their consumer to earn profit. We, as consumers, must aware of the plastic toothbrush problem and start doing something about it. By reducing the demand for plastic toothbrush and switching to using bamboo toothbrush, we decrease the amount of plastic being produced. In the end, it boils down to our society using way too much plastic.